Morning greeted me with a wild headache, dry mouth. Marina by my side, did I fall asleep in her bed? I don't remember anything. I hope I behaved decently at night, although I looked under the covers. There may be strong doubts about that. We were both naked. Ooh. Hello everybody, my name is Alpha and welcome to the channel where we learn how not to play video games. And today we're gonna be playing something a little different. We're gonna be playing a brand new indie game that was just released to Steam as of today, as I'm recording, called Follow the Black Kitten. The description reads as follows. You buy a laptop with your hands, you find an interactive collection of short stories on your laptop and something else. Or someone. What will all this lead to? I honestly have no idea, but that's what we're here to figure out. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the game. Alrighty, so welcome to Follow the Black Kitten. So already we got some very interesting music. Honestly, kind of like it. But yeah, so as far as my knowledge of this game, I don't know. Like I said, this game literally was just released today. Not much to it other than it just looked interesting enough to want to try it. So that's what we're doing today. But apparently we are following the Black Kitten. It also had like, I don't know if it said it was supposed to be horror or not. That it could be, but if at all, it is still an indie game, so I definitely wanted to try it. But let's do it. Lucky me! Today at the flea market, I found an excellent retro computer on the cheap. Now the main thing is that the hardware is in good condition. A girl with the package in her hands is walking towards me. She's not dressed for the weather. A light sweatshirt, a short skirt. I wonder how she's not freezing. Girl, hello. Is it you who wants the old laptop? Hello, yes, heavy. Is it still operational? Yep, it was made to last. Of course it's in good condition. Only the battery can't hold a charge. You need to plug it in. What did I expect? An ideal laptop of 900 shaggy years with a living battery for two rubles? We are not in a fairy tale, actually. Okay, let's go to the cafe and check it out. Okay. Tightwads didn't allow us to plug it in. We just bought their hot dog in vain. And what programs are installed there? I don't know. My ex left his laptop behind. We kind of had an ugly breakup. Uh-oh. This is the ex's laptop. I don't want anything to remind me of him, and it's a shame just to throw it away. Okay, I can figure it out myself. Would you like me to transfer your card, or do you prefer cash? Honestly, I like the pixel art style of these games, dude. Really cool. Home sweet home. Dang, okay, we got a nice place. Nice little view. I come back to my empty apartment, take my loot out of my bag, and put it on the table. It takes a long time to load. I go in the kitchen for coffee. That's not a good sign. I'll go back to the room with a cup in my hand. The laptop is ready to work. Strange, I thought there would be something textual like DOS. But the screen, there was just a graphical interference with an invitation to enter login. I'm trying to type the first thing that comes to mind. My name. Scuff. Achievement unlocked. Say your name. Wow, the system accepted this login. Okay, that's weird. Am I the ex? I open documents on the desktop. What if there's something there about the previous owner? Quantum link all rights for the honorable judge. Prophecy text Alice. How it really was. Sharp peak, so strange love. Let's do quantum. Quantum connection. Quantum connection. Rules are made to be broken, right? So I decided to break one of the main laws of quantum mechanics. Since you're making a leap in time, don't touch anything and don't talk to anyone. What could have gone wrong? I just smiled at the cute girl in the crowd and said hello. Okay, so maybe this is his text of maybe seeing her for the first time. Actually, the punishment was not long in coming. I got stuck somewhere at the very beginning. of the 21st century. The bracelet on my wrist didn't respond to commands. It only showed the local time. It's a shame, annoying, but I have to put it up with it to somehow live on in this world. So he's, what, is he saying that this guy's traveled through time? To begin with, I have to recall what I know about this time. Oh, I should have learned modern history better at school, but I was only keen on exact science and technology. Well, Martin, you need to calm down. Find a place where you can concentrate and think what to do next. A cafe or a park? That is the question, as I had no money with me. It was going to take 10 minutes, just there and back again. I immediately brushed away the option with a cup of coffee, so I had to relax in the fresh air. It's good. There's a big screen installed opposite the square. I can culture up myself absolutely free of charge and get into the essence of what is happening. Ads, stock quotes, exchange rates. I've already forgotten that there's other money besides dollars. Some more ads, fast food, media library, jewelry, alcohol, cigarettes, some medications. It's true that the 2000s and 2010s are the time of wild capitalism. My thoughts were interrupted by the sound of a falling object. A girl passing by was holding a torn bag with a supermarket logo, and a rather large orange was rolling right to my feet. Hey, give it back! I've already seen the owner of this fruit. It was the very girl whom I hit in the crowd an hour earlier. And it was after I said hello to her that I got stuck in this time. She is my only familiar face here. I handed the girl her orange ball. Martin. What? She didn't understand. Well, it's the name, my name. I smiled, making it clear that I wasn't going to hurt her. Ah, Marina. The girl smiled back. Damn, how awkward. My bad. My bag. And in my world, packaging is much more practical. Well, it was. I'm unlikely to ever return home. Marina noticed my face becoming gloomy and decided to change the subject. Mark, how long have you been in Moscow? Martin. I corrected the girl. Not very long. I truly forgot my name. Mark! I really can't tell the first person I met about leaps in time. You never know what other consequences can follow. It's better to keep quiet. I can see that. Marina grunted and continued to collect scattered fruits and vegetables in the hem of her dress. Have you looked at the city yet? I didn't have time yet, I admitted honestly. I don't even know what to see here. Wait, let's put them in my backpack for now. On our way to Marina's house, we were just chatting, shooting the breeze. I didn't really like Moscow at the beginning of the century, so I hardly looked around. My attention was completely absorbed by my companion. And here they used to sell most delicious shawarma in the area. Marina chirped sweetly. Do you like shawarma? Do I like these divine scrolls? My mom made the most delicious shawarma when I was still little. It was like a lifetime ago. I don't know anyone who ever tried it and didn't love it. And that's the pure truth. When the stall closed, I learned how to make it myself. And you know, it comes out tastier and cheaper. Which ones do you like best? With chicken or with shrimps? Difficult choice. Why is she asking? Is it really such a simple way to invite me to her place? We're almost there anyway. Why not drop by? Damn, dude, things are moving fast. The apartment is small but quite cozy. A room with a sofa and table. A cramped little kitchen. An old refrigerator as it's from the Museum of Technology. On the top of it, there's a pot-bellied TV from the same times. But there's something here, something homely, something dear to me. Martin, wash your hands and get to the table. I heard Marina's voice from the kitchen, and the smell of fried meat was already spreading throughout the room. I'm coming, Mom, I answered habitually, and then stopped short. Marina! Surprisingly, the shawarma is very tasty, even the sauce is not particularly sour. Just like I have loved since childhood. With the great pleasure, I finished the last bite and wiped my greasy fingers with a napkin. Well, I have to go now. Thanks for lunch. Come on, thank you for helping me carry everything. Marina hugged me lightly, and the smell of her perfume hit my nose. Memories from my childhood floored back again. Interesting. My mother and I lived together in a one-room apartment on the outskirts. My father was not there. My mother told me that he died shortly before my birth. I don't remember properly if it was a car accident, something like that. My mother's name was Marina too, which makes me feel at home even more. At school, I was not an excellent student, but I was a quick learner in everything that related to technology. Mathematics, physics, computer science, these are my favorite subjects. Next, phys math, physics and mathematics faculty. Together, the work as a lab technician in the same institute, the Department of Quantum Physics perhaps. It is the best that could have happened to me, if not for this unfortunate leap in time. Phys math, this may be the solution to my problem. Marina, is Moscow State University far from here? I think I have a chance. A couple of stations on the subway, the girl shrugged her shoulders. Are you going to apply? Right now the documents are being accepted, but there's also a frantic competition. Shall I apply or not? I need to take a look, I answered evasively. So how to get there? Seriously? You will hire me as a lab technician? Without even a probationary period? I couldn't believe my luck. Young man, you have already shown that you can cope. Moreover, off the record and between you and me, you were the first to agree to the salary. And you'll give me a room in the hotel? In fact, that's why I came here. Of course, Martin Marchovich. Of course. When can you start? I didn't just leave the head of the department, but I literally flew out on the wings of happiness. I managed to solve my housing issues so quickly and received a monetary allowance too. Today is definitely my day. Even the fact I was struck in someone else's time seemed quite alright. I could get used to it in the end, and having access to the equipment of the institute, perhaps I could even get out. Days went by, I practically lived in the institute. I even began to doubt whether I needed a room in the hotel. After I stayed in the laboratory or the computing center and developed persistently the technology of the quantum translocation. Once during my break, I saw her in the hallway. Marina? Max? The girl dropped her notebooks in surprise. Martin. I didn't know you study here. I squatted down next to her and began to pick up her notes. I don't study here, Martin. I work part-time here, just like you. To my surprise, I found that we were holding the same notebook. Our eyes met. Marina's cheeks flushed deeply. She immediately looked away and then quickly picked up the rest of her notebooks and stood up. Sorry, Martin. I have to go. With these words, the girl disappeared around the corner of the corridor and I remained squatting with my back against the dirty wall. Later, I saw Marina several times at the institute, but I didn't dare to approach and speak to her. I wasn't still used to this world, I was still avoiding people. I was afraid to say too much, although I definitely liked Marina. There was something about her, something dear and catchy. But everything worked out by itself. At the corporate party, the banquet was held on the occasion of the reactor's birthday. The tables were set in the apartments separately. I met Marina in the lobby. We were already going home. Pretty cheerful. Alcohol, as you know, dissolves some things pretty well. For example, the feeling of fear. Marina, let me take you home. We're going almost the same way. Too bold a step, perhaps, but it's too late to retreat. I don't mind, Mark. The girl looked at me and smiled. Martin, I correct you automatically. Martin, Marina repeated. Now I remember it, right? Again, in the familiar one-room apartment, without any hesitation, Marina changed into a dressing gown and was already rattling the dishes in the kitchen. I tried to freshen myself up with the cold tap in the bathroom. Martin, come and get some coffee. I have Brazilian coffee. It's delicious. Thank Brazilian coffee. Just wait a minute. I hastily wiped the drops of my water from my face and went to the kitchen. It's not that I wanted coffee and right before bedtime too, but couldn't refuse the girl. Moreover, Brazilian coffee is now appreciated. It's not the soluble thing composed from who knows what, and my head is buzzing from the alcohol. Morning greeted me with a wild headache, dry mouth. Marina by my side, did I fall asleep in her bed? I don't remember anything. I hope I behaved decently at night, although I looked under the covers. There may be strong doubts about that. We were both naked. Ooh, spicy. That's way too close, I thought aloud. Good morning, Martin. The girl stretched sweetly and kissed me on the cheek. Well, you were really cool last night. Sorry, I lowered my eyes guttily and somehow involuntarily kept my gaze on her seductive breasts. Dang. Marina noticed this. She said I was a fool to began to dress. My things were right there too, not far from the sofa, and after a minute I was already dressed. After a couple of sandwiches and some coffee, we went to the institute. Banquet is banquet, but nobody canceled the work. All the way I was thinking about what to do next. Seems that the contact is established, but at the same time, too close to close the contact. I imagine my relations with Marina a bit differently. What about the candy banquet period? The movies, the cafes, and all that? Although these are 2000s, maybe now it's normal. Marina was also silent all the way, thinking about something of her own. I would give a lot now just to find out her thoughts. Or maybe... Marina, will you marry me? Whoa! Whoa, brother, you need to slow down. You're a fool, Martin, she laughed. Who gets married from the first time? Well, it's quite normal for us. I blinked in confusion. As soon as this happens, that's it. The girl laughed loudly, which attracted the attention of passers-by. You know, I must tell you a secret. The truth is that I am not from your time, and where I come from, we have quite different customs. From another time? What did you drink yesterday? Marina frowned. Martin, stop joking, it's not funny. I'm telling you the truth. Well, how can I prove it to you? Look, I have a bracelet which shows my pulse. It used to do a lot of different things. Well, any schoolboy can make a heart rate monitor, Marina giggled. But if you actually are from the future, maybe you can predict something. But this should never be done. Any interference with the past, even indirectly through the transmission of information, can disrupt the course of history. Any time traveler will confirm this. What's the point of talking about the future? We don't talk about the future, we make it. I tried to excuse myself. Come on, do something like that. Make something from the future, Marina insisted. Okay, come to the laboratory after classes. I'll try to show you something. In the evening, we were sitting in the laboratory drinking tea with cake. The sheet of paper lying on the table was covered with formulas from quantum physics, confirming the possibility of travel in time. I accepted the fact that I would never return home, so I was talking about all the achievements of science and technology for the last 20 years. You see, the touch screens are everywhere, and the voices in virtual reality mixed with augmented reality. But still, the most popular content on social networks is cats. And tits. Social networks? Marina shrugged her shoulders in confusion. It's like neural. No, it's rather the development of forums and chats. Imagine news and conversations in one program. Marina came to the laboratory almost every evening. We discussed various gadgets and the internet services until nightfall. In this reality, it was not very fast, but it was freer than the internet I was used to. Anonymous forums seemed quite wild to me, and the idea of total control of the network frightened Marina. But she listened with interest about the development of the Internet of Things, and about the smart home systems based on neural networks, which have become common in our country for several years already. I would also like to turn on the kettle without getting out of the bed. The girl dreamily held out, pouring boiling water into a glass of instant coffee. I can arrange that. I grunted and opened a drawer with the radio components. Well, there is a controller. Relay the thermistor or timer would be better here. Martin, I was joking. Why complicate things so much? Yeah, now our jokes are not funny, but I'm determined. Why not? Let's go. Let's start building a smart house from improvised parts. It's time to make the future with our own hands. I grabbed Marina by the hand and dragged her to the exit. On the way, I took a package with electronics from the table. Hey, fool! The girl didn't really resist, but she resented for show. Ready, meaty! I clicked the remote control. The lights in the room became more dimmed. The music played softly. Wow, Marina clapped her hands and kissed me on the cheek. Martin, you are so great! The result exceeded my expectations. I didn't think I could squeeze such a special effects out of this rare set of parts. As a result, the curtain, servos, overhead light, and bedside lamps, a refrigerator, and the electric kettle were brought out to the wireless remote control, which used to control the video recorder. And the tape recorder too, which took me most of the time. Of course, this wasn't the smart home, which I'm used to, but Marina was delighted. For a whole week, I lived with her, making circuits after work. The fuse blew several times. Once I even got quite a strong electric shock. The apartment smelled of coffee, cigarette smoke, and rosin in turns. Perhaps the last one was the most pleasant smell. Only the scent of Marina's perfume can be compared with it. In a pile of rubbish, I found a strange box with a lens. A camera? Very likely, but the screen and the ports for connecting a flash drive. Oh, you found my soapbox, Marina smiled. There are still a few shots left. You can try if you're interested. Of course, I was interested in the rare device. How did they take pictures without digital cameras? How do they print photos without computers? My mother had one such photograph. A vague and faded card was on the shelf in the room. The only one that survived when we moved house. It's like almost like now when people don't know like what VHS and like floppy disks are, it's just like how to take normal pictures back then, or like how to develop photos. It's something that he doesn't know about. Like almost the same thing. Come on, you look into this window and press here. Marina showed me how to use this item. You'll finish off the film, and tomorrow I'll send it to the photo center for printing. I tried to see something in the dim viewfinder, but it didn't work out very well. I pointed the lens approximately towards Marina and pressed the button. There was a soft click. Is that all? Yeah, I'll have it printed tomorrow and we'll see what kind of photographer you are. The girl put the camera in her purse and hugged me. I thought there should be a lot more romance or mystery in film shots. Okay, I'll tell her about the multi-pixel Chinese smartphones, Instagram, and other photo filters. Or not? Well, I have to go now, I said uncertainly, once again checking that everything was working according to the plan. Where are you going? The girl didn't understand. You were not leaving me alone, this bunch of mechanisms. I'm going home, I honestly admitted. Why don't you like it here? Anyway, you were hanging out here all week. Stay, Marina laughed loudly. You can make something else and add some more brains to this apartment. Blimey! It seems she fell for me. She's a hellcat, but she's good. In her company, I even began to forget my home. Maybe it's really time to get married and live together. Winter came quite unexpectedly. Yesterday it was warm. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. And today everything was covered with thick snow. And at my place we can control the weather, I said dreamily, wrapping myself in the blanket and sipping delicious coffee from the mug. We have had air conditioners and split systems for a long time. You think I'm stupid? Pouted Marina. But they can make a hot summer in December in the whole city? Probably not. Well, okay, do you need to go to college today? Yes, unfortunately, mine have got early classes today. Mine were the first year students with whom I had conducted laboratory sessions in physics. I was pleasantly surprised when almost all the students of the group, without hesitation, told the basic laws of electro and thermodynamics. Still at the beginning of the century, young people hadn't yet been fooled by the unified state exam and other joys of education. That day, the group had to take electrical measurements, accuracy error, permissible deviations, and equipment types. For some reason, I remembered how myself was constantly tormented with the subject. At the institute, how elderly teacher of the school clung to literally every symbol in my notebook. I felt sorry for my students. Sometimes I even closed my eyes to how they were playing with their mobile phones. Mobile phones in class. What messengers are in fashion now? ICQ, Gym. The internet is still expensive and slow, but the guys spent a lot of money for entertainment. In about 10 years, everything would change radically. Tell them about high-speed mobile unlimited internet. They would think I was crazy. But for me, it was already the normal life. The life which I would never return. The buzzing Ericsson pulled me out of my thoughts. SMS from Marina. I'm giving birth. Nastya is with me? We're going to the hospital. What? I knew that sooner or later this would happen, but I thought there was still time. At that time, Marina and I had been living together for about a year. Everything was already moving towards creating a basic unit of society. SMS was a surprise. I flew out of the laboratory like a bullet, colliding with the head of the department on my way out. I got my permission to leave and rushed to Marina. I didn't know why, but I just had to be with her. I wondered who it was going to be. I wish it were a boy. I could teach him all kinds of technical things. I would tell him everything I know about his world. Perhaps it would be my son who discovers something important in physics in the future. You never know. It's so weird that he keeps talking about the whole aspect of like going back and not changing things for the future, but like he literally went back, fell in love with a girl, and is now having a baby with her. Like, I mean, unless it's supposed to happen, I don't know. A punch. It seems like I was hit by a car. Apparently, I should have looked both sides of the crossing. The world around me darkened, and events from my life began to emerge in my memory. I decided on the sleep into the past. I didn't know then that I would be stuck in someone else's time. That I would find the love of my life, and at the end, I would die so absurdly. Oh. I graduated from this institute with honors, and now I have a master's degree in quantum physics. It has always been interesting to me how it works, how to see other worlds and if possible other times. Everyone at school laughs at my name. My mother says that she named me after my father, who died shortly before my birth. Now she is making a cake in the shape of a shawarma. Why it was one of my most vivid memories? It suddenly hit me. The only way home was to reincarnate, and Marina helped me with that. Marina! I tried to scream, it didn't work, but I heard someone's voice. Congratulations, Marina, it's a boy! 3,100 G, a par score is 7. Achievement unlocked, Quantum Link! I opened documents on the desktop. What if there was something here about the previous owner? I mean, that was a pretty long story. So I'm assuming these are probably all stories. Very interesting though. I guess that was the end. Very interesting. So what if we just, do we have to open all these? What's in the computer? After examining the contents of the folders, unable to find anything interesting, I'm going to turn the laptop off. Wait, what? What is this? A virtual assistant like Clippy in an ancient Microsoft Word? Cat. Hello, user Scuff. Do you want me to introduce you to the wonderful world that lies within the bowels of this computer? I mean, sure. All my attempts to remove the annoying helper from the screen do not lead to success. The cat doesn't want to leave. What should I do? Oh shit, okay. Delete the program, format the disk, accept the cat's offer. Yeah, we're gonna accept the cat's offer. That's great. You already know the contents of the files on the desktop, don't you? User Scuff. Why would I read other people's documents? Do I need that? They might turn out to be interesting to you. Stop. I did say this out loud. Or is it just a script of the program's answer? I am more than a program. I am a virtual assistant. And yes, you don't have to type answers on the keyboard. Cat is grinning at me from the screen. No, you're not going crazy for now. This is how it should be. What can I tell you about? The files. I recommend that you take a look. Later, after our conversation, there are interesting things and fresh ideas there. The cat scratches behind its ear. I wonder if you can write such stories. What? I am right? Well, no. User Scuff is a content consumer, not a creator. What a shame. I thought I thought I would get along with you. Maybe I can tell you anything else? What's the utility program? Oh, I was waiting for this question. As I said, I'm a virtual assistant, TSR. I have to keep the system tidy. The operating system, yes, that's right. Keep track of who installs what files they create, and other general matters. And I also entertain the user. Do you want to work or play? I want to play. We play on the principle of rock, paper, scissors. The swordsman beats the mage beats the archer beats the swordsman. Swordsman beats the mage beats the archer beats the swordsman. Oh, I like the music change. Choose. Oh shit, wait, what? What? We're playing a turn-based game. Swordsman. Defeat. Shit. Wait, so how do I know? Archer. Defeat. Oh man, we suck at this. Mage. Cheers, victory. I don't know if it's just random or is there a way to tell what to choose here? Defeat. Oh, come on. If we choose swordsman again, we gotta win. Yeah. Swordsman again. Yeah. Mage. Oh, that's a draw. There has to be an achievement for this or something. Another draw. Let's do swordsman again. I'm really digging the music though. I love music like this. Yeah, victory! We're at 555 for everything. I feel like there's gotta be an achievement for getting a certain amount or something. Gotta be. Oh my god. Yes! That's 10 wins. Nothing? God damn it, okay. I guess we'll work then. You can't write stories as I understand it. Can you draw? I shake my head. I don't have to answer the questions of this handful of pixels. I can automatically guess what I mean. What about programming? I heard you are fond of games and ancient operating systems. Do you want me to teach you how to create, if not masterpiece, then at least simple games? Oh, this sounds interesting. I could try. Well, I'm glad you like this idea. Let's start by learning the commands to move around the screen. Enter, move left. Move right. No, try again. Dang it. Move left. Oh, it worked. Let's move on. See how easy it is? Try to put me back in place with move right. Move right. Oh, it worked again. Right, you've mastered the basics. Now you know a little more and you can create your own program for my operating system. But before we continue, I want to show you something else. I'm starting to like this CAD assistant. He explains things quite clearly. I even exceed with his props. Perhaps I can delete all the content and install the emulator later. Right now I want to know more about this operating system. How do you like this minimalistic pixel style? Looks pretty old school to me. I'm not talking about what you see on screen right now. Look around. I turn my head obediently. Strange, the wallpaper in my room didn't seem to be so pixelated before. Neither did the furniture. What the? Cat, is this your doing? No, User Scuff. I just showed you the reality, or the unreality of what is happening, if you will. You are the same set of pixels as I am. This cannot be. I'm a real person. Who the hell does he think he is? After all, before buying this laptop, everything was fine. I had my own life, work, and old games. I mean, yeah. This game's kind of meta in the sense that like it feels like a lot of people believe that, you know, we're actually in a simulation. It's like, are we? I don't know. I don't know. Delete the program, format the disk. What if we just keep listening to the cat? On the other hand, I wonder what this is all about. It all looks familiar, as if I'm in the sequel to The Matrix. Okay. What time do you think the clock is on the laptop shows? What a strange question. The clock shows the correct time. In general, even a broken clock sometimes shows the correct time. Look, there's a clock hanging on my wall, but what's this? Why is it 14:05 on my clock now? Because this clock is not from your world. What more proof do you need? I still don't understand how this is possible. Is this your magic trick, or am I going nuts? Well, I'm not sure about the nuts, but I know for sure it's not my doing. I'm just trying to show you, in fact, that we're in the same boat. More precisely, in the same system. You and me. And we must get out together. No, I won't have any pills for you, user Scuff. But you can help both of us free ourselves from the virtual shackles. Oh yeah, is that right? Of course, if you want to know what's outside. Do I want to? I think so. I almost believe at the unreality of what's happening. The cat has provided enough facts and these pixels around. I'm glad we agreed, but I have to warn you about the possible risks. Things that you're going to see may shock you. Like The Matrix? Worse. The world out there is like an onion. Nobody knows how many levels there are in the system. You and I now are in very depths of virtualization. You have two possible paths now. You can go back to your games and forget everything I just told you, or jump out of the pixel world and into the real one. Try, at least. For all the levels, step by step, find the true reality. I have been with this cat for some time already. 37 minutes. Will I turn back now? His story about the other world sounds interesting. Now I want to know what's out there. How deep is the rabbit hole, as they say in the same Matrix? It's good that we hit it off. Let's get started. Get rid of the laptop first. I can just uninstall all the programs or format the disk. No, the problem is not the programs, but in the hardware. Sell it as it is. Don't try to delete anything. But I'll lose the cat then. How do I know what to do next? Okay, fine. I post an ad on the local flea market. Almost immediately, there's a buyer. Wait, what? Is this the same girl? Hello? Are you selling the laptop? Phew, heavy. Well, it was made to last. The battery is dead, but the price is lower than low. Are you taking it? Going home. It's like I've got cats scratching my soul. Speaking of cats, I'll miss the black pile of pixels on the screen. I called himself a virtual cat assistant. And his stories too. What did he say about the exit? I don't see the difference yet. Same pixel wallpapers, same broken clock on the wall. Meow, I'm finally free! I thought it was you playing kitty. You thought wrong. I was playing you. Something black rushes into my feet. Taken aback, I lose balance and hit my head painfully. Good ending! A way out! The good ending is obeying the cat. Hell yeah! Okay, I want to get one more ending, or see if we can go a different route of like trying to uninstall the program or not listening to the cat. So let's get to that real quick. Okay, so we've gone back to the part where we have a choice to either format the disk, accept the cat's offer, or delete the program. Let's try deleting the program. Achievement unlocked. Kill the cat. This is all strange. Usually programs do not behave like this. Well, okay. I still wanted to blow it all up and install my favorite retro art with emulators. Installation progress seems to be going well. The laptop seems to be going into reboot. As soon as the screen lights up and the fans start making noise, the lights in the room go out. Terrible smell of burning. Everything around is clouded with acrid smoke. I'm trying to find a way out of the room and blind, remembering survival lessons at school. Lie on the floor, pull your t-shirt over your face, crawl towards the exit. I bump into something soft along the way, or someone. Meow, you should have listened to me! I have no strength to move further. It seems like this is the end. Bad ending, process aborted. Freaking rip, dude. But not bad, honestly. It seems like there's gonna be a lot more into this game, so if you guys are interested in this game, or if you guys wanna try it out yourself, the game is on sale right now on Steam for like less than $1, so if you guys wanna go on there, try it out for yourself and support the indie developer, then you guys can go ahead and do that. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me today, guys. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys leave a like on this video. If you guys also like the content and you wanna stick around, make sure you guys also subscribe and ring that notification bell to know exactly when we post more videos. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys when I see you guys. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.